Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. At the time of making this, we are at the very end of April, a mere 19 days away from the worldwide gameplay reveal for Destiny 2 on May 18th. In Bungie's most recent This Week at Bungie blog post, they spoke about how they are preparing for this exciting event. Builds are being deployed and tested, bugs are being identified and squashed, and they're rehearsing for what should be one hell of a show. They also then went on to say that as part of their live show, they are inviting some special guests from the media and community from all over the world to be part of the audience and later go hands-on with Destiny 2 for the very first time. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, then you might have seen that I tweeted this on Friday. Thanks to the continued support from you guys, Activision and Bungie have very kindly invited me to the worldwide gameplay reveal on May 18th, which means I will not only be able to go hands-on with Destiny 2, but more importantly and relevant for you guys, I'll also be able to record gameplay. Gameplay on PS4 and gameplay on PC. Now, of course, at this stage, no details have been shared with regards to exactly what will and will not be playable. If I had to hazard a guess, I think it would be something similar to what we'll all likely play later this year in the closed and open betas, and also probably at E3. Perhaps a slice from the beginning of the game, a few weapons and abilities to hand, a destination to explore, missions to complete, something like that. I'd imagine it won't be at the very start of the game, to avoid spoilers, nor would it be that far into the game so as to avoid giving away any sort of progression hints. I imagine a lot of that stuff Bungie still wants to control themselves in their own narrative and live streams closer to launch, but honestly, right now we just don't know. What I can tell you is that no matter how big or small, I will be recording absolutely everything I possibly can to bring you guys the most in-depth coverage of Destiny 2. Guns, gear, missions, destinations, NPCs, enemies, the colour of the sky, the number of blades of grass still remaining after the tower falls, frame rates, resolution differences between console and PC, all that stuff. But on top of that, I also want to make sure that I target what you guys want to see as well. So with that being said, if you could do me a favour and comment down below with anything you would like to know. Of course, there's no guarantee I'll be able to answer all of it, but I will do my best based on what is playable for sure. Now, on top of that, something else I want to speak about is the event invite itself. To all the media attending, they received this small package that contains details for the event. A nice little ghost pin badge and this rather ominous looking card that says, "Welcome to a world without light." We know from the trailer and the synopsis from the game from the Collector's Editions that we're going to be starting the game in a rather sticky situation. Ghoul, the commander of the Red Legion, has brought the tower to its knees and is in some way interfering with the Traveller, blocking its connection to us, the Guardians, and as such we are left without our light. We're running out of power, so it's our job to quote-unquote venture into mysterious, uncharted worlds from the solar system to discover devastating weapons and combat abilities. Now, if you guys saw my Destiny Index video I did about a month back, then you will know that the Cabal have for a long time been researching a way to combat us, the Guardians, and our ability to revive. They're aware of our ghosts and our connection to the Traveller, and as such have conducted research over the years into both Vex and Hive technology capable of suppressing or combating the Traveller's connection with us. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. It's definitely worth a watch because it helps explain what led to the events in the trailer. But video aside, what exactly does a world without light look like? Well, in about 19 days we'll find out, but it does raise a rather interesting question with regards to how exactly we'll start out in Destiny 2. It's important to remember that while our light may come from the Traveller, not all our powers are solely dependent on that connection. I'm actually working on a new Index video at the moment on this very topic, the origin of power, so when it drops, we'll explore that topic in much greater detail. But in short, the subclasses acquired during the Taken King, namely Nightstalker, Stormcaller and Sunbreaker, were not born from the Traveller. These were instead learned in the wild. This likely explains why in the trailer the only ability we see used is Arc Lightning from Aurora, since that power isn't reliant on the connection with the Traveller. Could that also mean that the newest subclasses, the ones we acquired in the Taken King, will be our starting point in Destiny 2? Maybe, maybe not. To be honest, the more exciting prospect is thinking about all the stuff we could learn when not dependent on the Traveller. In the same way that light can be wielded, so can darkness. It would be pretty sweet, at least in my opinion, if Destiny had some sort of Star Wars-esque light and dark aspect to the abilities that we learn, but again, let's not get carried away with speculations for the time being. Finally, the other interesting note about the event invite is the location itself, Hawthorne, California. Now, if you cast your mind back to the Collector's Edition, then you'll remember that this bag belongs to a new character we'll meet in-game named Hawthorne. Born in the city, Hawthorne left as a teen to seek a life of freedom in the wilderness, outside the safety of our walls. She has survived for years outside of the Guardian's protection and has come to learn her true purpose, to provide shelter to humanity by helping them not only survive, but lead a better way of life. This is a Frontier bag as worn by Hawthorne. In it you will find tools and a place to store the valuable equipment you uncover on your own adventures. Now, knowing Activision and Bungie, there's no way that this choice was a coincidence. Quite whether the character was named after the place, or the place was chosen based on the character's name, we don't know. But when you consider that Activision took some of us up Mount Rainier in Seattle last year to celebrate the launch of Rise of Iron, I don't think it's so far-fetched to believe that this place was chosen for a reason. I'd imagine Hawthorne, a survivor outside the city walls, someone who doesn't depend on the aid of the Guardians, is likely going to be our greatest ally on our quest to regain our power. So there's definitely someone to pay attention to. But either way, for the time being, that is it. Mark your calendars, May 18th. The worldwide gameplay reveal will be live streamed for everyone to see, and then soon after, I'll be recording some gameplay for you guys. Not sure yet exactly when that footage will be able to go up, but I'd imagine it won't be long after, so rest assured, if there is anything you want to know about Destiny 2 following the reveal on May 18th, then you are in the right place. For the time being though, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then a like would be super appreciated. Remember to comment down below letting me know what you want to see the most. And take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.